Good morning, good morning, good morning. It's LouAnn, and I'm not in my kitchen today. That coffee's a brewing, and you know what? There's sweet iced tea in that ice box. So welcome to my kitchen. Today I am going to be doing another history deal. Some more history on a craft, and this will be another one of my videos for Homestead Crafts and Recipes at Gail Southern Living, and Heather at Milk and Honey Heritage Farms is doing. So today's history lesson will be on quilts. I don't have very much, and so way back in the olden days, they used quilts. They quilted pieces together, like they would take old shirts that was worn out from their husbands, and they cut it in little squares, or whatever the pattern may be that they was working on, and they would sew them together and use anything for batting, and they would tie tack the quilt, and it would be able to warm. There was quilting bees, where the ladies gather around a quilting frame, and they would quilt. So, and I got a little notes. Um, Quilting can be traced back to medieval times. And the oldest pattern, according to Google, is the crazy quilt pattern. And another interesting fact about quilting is that some of the quilting blocks was used in the Underground Railroad for the slaves to go from place to place. I found that interesting when I found that out a few years ago. There are certain patterns that they would use to let the slaves know as they was traveling from south to north, to freedom, that they would have the quilt of that, whatever that block was, and they'd put it on a barn. They would put it on different areas where the slaves could see it at night, like hanging on a clothesline or something like that. And there were several different patterns. I think wagon wheel was one of them. Tumbling blocks was another one. I don't know what each block meant to them, but that is a little bit of history of quilting, at least what I could find. I have more history on the crochet if you've seen that video, and I will try to link that video somewhere in here. So I'm not a quilter myself, but both of my grandmas and my mama quilt. They sew pieces together by hand, and then they would go get them quilted, or they would tie tack them. And I have dabbled here and there for quilts, but the photos that you're going to see next will be things that we've seen at quilt shows in the past that me and my mama has gone to. So I hope you enjoy and keep making those things from scratch, and God bless.